the winds. Still 150 miles an hour, the new forecast track coming out from the Hurricane Center in the last few minutes. This is quite a hurricane. It is now starting to move north. It looks like two storms. It looks like it's splitting in two. It's so large, but this is just an area of thunderstorm activity and convection that will eventually break away from the main core of this hurricane, which is to the west. There's a look at the eye tonight. The hurricane hunters have been flying almost nonstop the last few days into that eye. Did a little circle pattern, then it'll loop actually during the afternoon and early evening, but now it's starting to move toward the north, actually north-northwest at 7 now. The forecast track, this is the new one, just came out a couple of minutes ago, Category 4, and quite a shift toward the east, away from Jamaica now, and eventually just probably clipping the eastern end of Cuba. That happens on Monday. Working into the Gulf, or working into the Bahamas as a Category 3 major hurricane Tuesday in the evening as winds at 115 miles an hour. Then to the east of most of the islands actually Wednesday evening, and a close approach to us, or its closest approach to us on Thursday. That's 8 p.m. as it moves away from the northern Bahamas. Still winds at 115 miles an hour. Now we're out of the error cone, just barely, but that is a nice trend to see. So if we do get a storm track that's a little farther to the west, we'll still feel some of the effects, but it's nice to see this trend shift east as we get into the evening. Here are the computer model tracks. There is still some spread in some of the models, but there has been this general trend the last 24 hours to shift the models east, especially the GFS, one of the best computer models in the world. Now there's still a chance for some tropical storm force winds here. We have about a 19% chance here, almost 90% chance for eastern Cuba, and we're looking at about a 50-50 chance to tropical storm force winds, 40 or above around Nassau and New Providence. Hurricane hunters, as I say, have been flying through this, one plane after another, and we have watches and warnings in effect. We have a hurricane watch for eastern Cuba, hurricane warning for Jamaica and the coastline of Haiti, and as we get into tomorrow, we're going to see some watches and warnings likely pop up for the southern Bahamas. Now for us here in South Florida, we are looking at this storm bringing us some gusty winds and some heavy rain starting in the middle of the week. So Wednesday and Thursday will be unsettled, some rain squalls working in, and with the new track, we may actually stay just under tropical storm force winds. That would be nice. That would be under 40 miles an hour. We'll talk more about the forecast through